Not all neighbors see eye to eye. A lot of people are no strangers to neighborly disputes and lawsuits. Most claim their neighbors to be crazy. In this case, however, some would go as far as to say they're nuts.
Hello, my name is Nigel Youth.
My name is Arnold Atkins.
And I am a squirrel.
And I am a widow. And an author.
I have been a squirrel for as long as I can remember. I was actually raised by a family of squirrels. In that tree, right over there, actually. Welcome to my humble abode. Ooh, hello, Mr. Bumblebee. That branch is where I was born. Born and raised on that branch. Climbing's been a little more difficult ever since I've become human-sized.
Nigel believes he is beyond human. A notion as controversial as that is just waiting for someone to provide backlash. Cue his neighbor, Arnold.
Ever since my wife's passing, I've kept rather busy. You know, it's pretty simple. Make my tea, write my books, listen to my jazz. It's a pretty simple life. Out here in the woods life. I lived here 26 years, 10 of which with my mama. Those were the good days. I could sleep soundly at night, you know. Right as I was discovering my legs as a writer, an author, per se. This is the game room. Here is the lights. Wrong one. There. I used to be a trucker back in the day. Played an old Topsy band.
Everyone has the right to their own opinion. Apparently some more so than others.
You see, people are people. And it seems to be a trend now, hot trend, for people to not want to be people. They think it's God's gift. They were meant to be born as a squirrel. Well, you're born as a person, so I think that says you were meant to be born as a person. But these people, they believe I gotta be a squirrel. It's who I am on the inside. Now, something's gotta be loose for that to be the case. They're a scourge to our society.
Yeah, I love being a squirrel. I love gathering the nuts, climbing the trees, living off the land, you know, all natural. I'm living the highest quality of life, you know, as it's supposed to be. And I couldn't be happier. When I first met Arnold, I was standing very close to the edge of his property, and yeah, he came out. I said hi. He threw a rake at me, and you know, I was willing to an open mind about it. Maybe he was throwing the rake at something behind me. You know, but after the third and fourth rake, I started to think that maybe it wasn't a strange coincidence. Maybe he was trying to get rid of me. Why does he hate me? Your guess is as good as mine. I'm just out here living my best life, being a squirrel and whatnot.
It stood real close. Real close. Less than a foot. I swear, sometimes at night, I hear something scurrying through my bushes. It ain't no regular squirrel. They're asleep at night. Now, I figured to be safe, I would bring in some anti-squirrel measures. You see, this here is Rebecca. I call her Becky for short. My late wife's name. You see, this is an elephant hunting bow, but I do say it works quite nicely for squirrels as well. Now, you see, people like him. I know he's around here somewhere. It's squirrel season. Safe. This is where it gets risky. Yeah, squirrely, squirrely. Another room. Safe.
But anywho, I'm sure he's got good reasoning for it. But then again, what does it matter? It's not like I've trespassed. It's not like I've been rude. It's not like I've cursed his firstborn or anything like that. It's a tricky thing.
After years of disagreements and attempted assault, Nigel thought he should expand his horizons, and that maybe it was time for him to fly the coop, or rather, the nest. Or whatever the heck squirrels live in. Do they burrow? No, they don't burrow. Do they live in trees? Well, I guess it depends if they're in trees or ground squirrels. Ground squirrels.
He's what? Gone? Who? Oh, yeah. Now I'm free. Free to do whatever I want. Free to... Ooh, party time. This is great. I love it. I can do whatever I want.
Dinner with Arnold?
Showtime. Tea? I think that I hate you.
Well, if it was true hate, you'd know for sure.
I hate you. But hey. But I need you. How's the tea?
It's good tea.
It's orange pico.
Orange Pico. The only tea I've ever had was walnut Pico. That was a squirrel joke.
Maybe you should have went into comedy instead of being an animal. That's human comedy.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you are right, Arnold. Had a good evening, Arnold.
It was a pleasure.
You know, it's interesting, this idea of hate and then its lack of communication. I think it's actually lack of comprehension, lack of understanding. An unknown author once wrote, "At first, we may not see eye to eye, but as long as we see heart to heart, we'll get by."